life. My chapstick addiction. Okay, so I don't know if you can really notice much of a difference here in my Clutterbug van. Well, this whole midsection is missing. So back when I had to get my back door fixed, it ended up being back doors, plural, because my mechanic ended up fixing the broken lock, which opened both doors. Well, it wasn't actually completely broken. So I know it would probably be better if I just showed you, but the lock where the keyhole to open the back door didn't work. I had a friend in Weaverville, North Carolina, Sandeep, if you're watching, hi. Sandeep, my friend Sandeep, he helped me fix my back door back in 2020 during COVID when it had broken. Actually, I think it was right before COVID. It was, yeah. So, ooh, I hope I mentioned that unmentionable word. I hope I'll be okay. So he helped me fix that door, but unfortunately, he couldn't get the lock to open with the key. So my mechanic fixed that. So, and then the door behind the driver's side, that's this one here, just flat out broke over the summer. 2 doors broke here in Slab City. 2 of my van doors broke here over the summer. So I was really motivated to start purging, just getting rid of stuff that I don't use. I mean, you can't really tell from my clothes. They're still wadded up and thrown over this old duffel bag, which is splitting open. I guess I need a new duffel bag. I like a really big, huge one because it acts as an extension for my drawers. I don't put my clothes away in my drawers. My drawers hold like tools and dishes and things like that. I have a hats and gloves drawer. I have a drawer that holds things like my coconut oil and my other jars for food, or honey, raw honey. I eat raw honey, especially to ward off illness, which is a great hack. So yeah, right now what I've been doing is scanning important papers so that I can just burn the papers. I'm just so done with hauling around papers. Like one of my first projects was scanning images of my van work that had been done over the last 12 years. So I scanned all that. And I was able to burn all that, just get it out of my drawers. They were stored in my drawers. So yeah, I'm gonna, my current project is scanning my father's art. I have a portfolio full of my biological father, Ralph Johnson's colored pencil on canvas artwork. He had a very unique style, kind of similar to Leonard Knight, but in his own category. Kind of like this folkish kind of art, childlike. Looks like, you know, a child might draw, but with colored pencils. And so for those of you who don't know, my biological father, Ralph, was schizophrenic. And the latter 7 years of his life, he actually ended up thriving in a home for mentally ill in New Paltz, New York. And he created art during the last years of his life, and he had like a personal renaissance, and just really went to town with creating these really cool, like ocean themed artworks. I should show you them. And I don't want to carry them around anymore. They're in this giant portfolio, and they were, you know, resting under my bed. But I'm considering donating them to the home where he lived the last 7 years of his life, because they actually have a lot of his artworks, and they've decorated the home with his works. I don't know if they left all of his works up, but during his memorial service, which I officiated my father's memorial service back in 2012 after he had passed away. So one of the things I did was go to the home where he lived. And I remember walking in, it was a beautiful place, like just this multi-million-dollar building, residence, beautiful residence with like wood floors, light colored oak, or it was just light colored wood, beautiful lighting pouring in, and they had his artwork lining the walls, and it just really touched my heart. So I may very well donate his art there. I'm considering a few other options. I know it's been suggested to me to decorate with the art, but I don't really have a good and easy way to do that here in the van. I don't want to, I really just like the minimalistic wood. I don't want art on it. Even the piece I have, let me show you. I have one little art piece. This is Dreamcatcher's watercolor. It reminds me of the Eastern Sierra and Mammoth Lakes. And then I have Mount Whitney. Yeah, so it's behind there. Lift this up. This is actually supposed to be. But, so this is the extent of my artwork, and my friend Heidi also gave me this pouch full of creosote. I love the smell of creosote. When I was back east, this was like a healing balm for me. I would just sniff this because I miss the West Coast so much. So right now, today, on my third day off, I get 3 days off a week. I'll be working on scanning my father's artwork and, you know, thinking about, you know, who to give them to. And I'm going to be scanning photographs. I don't want to hang on to photographs. I really want to minimize, like, I want to live a more minimalistic life. If I'm considering bike packing in the summer, not this summer, but sometime in the future, and I just want less stuff in my life. This is way too much. I mean, this is a lot better than it was. And granted, half of my stuff is still not in here because, you know, I had to get some stuff out so that I could organize better. But I've already given away I actually have 3 big bags, or I think I've given away 4 bags of clothing and shoes, and I have a lot more that I'm going to be getting rid of. I'm going to be donating things to the Slab City Library, bunches of books that I don't need or use or read. Hi, Lori. You're in a motorhome struggling with clutter too. Your truck broke down. You can't take anything to storage or donation. Oh, that's tough. I wonder, that makes me curious. Do you have a friend that could help you? You know, maybe pick you up on a day when you're prepared with all of your stuff that you're ready to get rid of, and just do it in, like, you know, a trip whenever a friend could be available. Don't let that stop you. That's what I'm trying to say. I've been putting this off for years. This is the first time I've really felt comfortable enough to really do a deep, deep, deep purge. Like, for years I've thought about scanning photographs and scanning important paperwork, but this is the first year that I'm doing it. And I feel like it's because I'm so much more relaxed here in Slab City. Like, there's no time limit. I don't feel like I have to live, eat, and breathe my online business like I used to. Right now I'm working at Salvation Mountain, and you know, I pretty much have my needs met, my monetary needs, so I don't need to, oh, and by the way, there's super chats. Speaking of monetary, if you want to help support this channel, I don't know if you can see the super chats, but yeah, just, and then also if you're watching this live stream, I don't know if you can do super chats once the live stream's over, but anyway, I just had that installed on my site since I just reached 1,000 subscribers with 4,000 watch hours. YouTube is now allowing me to use super chats. So feel free to support this channel, help put gas in the green evergreen queen, help me get her fixed mechanically, because I do want to travel again for this channel. Not this year, but in years after, I plan on traveling again as a part-time nomad. And you know, I still want to work at Salvation Mountain, probably in the winter time, at the very least volunteering, but we'll see what the future, how that unfolds. So yeah, that's where I'm at with decluttering, and I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Do you struggle with clutter? It's a big first world problem. We're consumers in our society. I am a consumer. I'm still consuming. It drives me crazy. I feel like I'm stuck. You know, I wish I could live like the Native Americans did, in close harmony with the earth, with making zero trash, with everything. Yeah, that's a possibility. Make prints and resell. I do have a t-shirt merch shop, so I could put my father's artwork on t-shirts to sell. I hadn't even thought of that. It's such a great idea. Thank you, Lori, for that idea. I may very well do that. I made bone broth this morning. Bone broth is really superb for especially those of us who are aging. I'm 51 this year, so I'm starting to feel it, my joints, stiffness. So the bone broth really helps with collagen and joints. So I pretty much faithfully do bone broth every day. And I use, let me show you what I use. I use Bare Bones. This is a really great product. And I emailed them asking if they treated their animals humanely, and they do. And I said, well, you should let people know on your products, because a lot of people are disheartened and really don't want to use products where like the poor farmed animals, the practices of some of them are just, you know, the animals are suffering their entire lives. I don't want to support that. So they their chicken is free range chickens, and the animals are treated humanely. That's important to me. So welcome those of you who are viewing. Please give this channel a thumbs up as you're watching today. Also, I wanted to let you know that I now have super chats if you'd like to support this channel. Help put gas in Evergreen Queen. Help fund mechanical repairs that are upcoming. I'm going to get my back doors fixed. So that's my next major purchase. So if you choose to donate to this channel, that's what funds would go towards. Also future travel, so it's always appreciated. By the way, can you folks see the super chats in the live chat? Do you see the option? Can you let me know in the comments? I don't know what you see. I'm on my phone, so it's not really letting me see that. Oh, wait, I do see a little icon. It has a little star. It says $0 right now. So, yeah, I mean, it's absolutely free will. But I just wanted to let you know that is there and available now. So, and I'm very excited and proud of, you know, attracting 1,000 people to my channel that wanted to subscribe and watch my adventures here in Slab City and beyond, my van life in Slab City and beyond. I'm also going to be doing a big live stream coming up soon, doing a 1-year Slab City residential update. So that will be where I just review the whole year and talk about what it's taken for me to survive here for 1 year, especially through the summer. That's the biggest survival test of all. And I'm looking at going through a second summer because I made a commitment to Salvation Mountain to do that. So I will be doing that and gearing up. That's part of why I'm trying to get the van more minimalistic, getting rid of clutter, to make, you know, more zen space in my living space. So pretty much decluttering is part of my summer prep, getting my doors fixed so that I can get in and out of here easily in the summer when, you know, there's excessive heat is really important preparation. So yeah. All right. Let me just show you around so you can see the work that I am doing. So right now, I do have 2 bins of food in the front seat that are more organized. I did a little bit of purging there. This is my Salvation Mountain docent vest. So let's see, there's another food bin. I really like this for organization. It just helps me move the food back and forth. And I do most of my grocery shopping at grocery outlets. So I started storing food in these glass containers instead of plastic. This space is right now, I know looks pretty cluttered, but it's a work in progress. I'm getting rid of some things over here. Like I'm getting rid of that. I don't need that. That's a water container, which is just stored there temporarily. So I'm sorting through stuff over here, using the underneath of my table for storage for now. I decluttered a lot over here on my bed, which is also used for storage. Lori says, thank you. I have an autistic daughter with me, so it's tough at times. I'm parked on trying to get moving, separate, and just want to travel, but money is limited. No caretaker check yet. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I have an autistic brother named Sean. He is now a ward of the state of New York. He's 7 years younger than me, so he's 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Wait, he's 48, 49, 50. He's in his 40s. So yeah, I grew up with my brother Sean. We were very close growing up. He never spoke. He was taught sign language. He is taking care of, I shouldn't name this school, that's kind of personal information, but so we were in foster care together until I was put in, until I was taken away and put into a foster home away from him, which eventually I ended up getting adopted. He did not, so he ended up becoming a ward of the state of New York. But he is well taken care of. I reached out to his caretaker about 3 years ago. Spoke to them on the phone, and he's doing well. So that's a good thing. Also, my mother passed away this past May. So I have been going through memories of her and photographs of her. So I'll be scanning a lot of those photos. I don't have a lot of photos of my mother. Let me show you what I have. Oh, let me show you my book storage. So this is what I'm allowing myself to hang on to for books right now. Now in the summertime in July, it's really difficult to do anything else online, so physical books are a comfort in July. This I don't even know if this works. I need to find that out. So I was going to show you, oh, I bought this. I still haven't watched it. California's Gold with Huell Hauser. the Ghost Mountain Experiment. It's about this family that lived off grid in the mountains not far from here in Anza Borrego. And so I need to watch that. That is not available anywhere, not even on YouTube. So a lot of Huell Hauser stuff is available on YouTube, but not that one. So here is my biological mother and I, Maureen, and Gloria. I'm on the right as Gloria. So yes, this was back in the 90s after I had graduated Bible college. So these photos, I'm probably going to hang a copy of these. I literally have a whole big, I have a tote full of photos. It's like a shoebox size. There's my brother Sean. There he is growing up. My Uncle Tommy. There's me when I was like 7 years old. This is at my grandfather Vito's house in Central Long Island. I went to look at that house yesterday and it looks like it's up for sale. So pretty interesting. My best friend Julie and her son. Julie getting baptized. Hi Julie, if you're watching this. And then I have this interesting book, which is the Australian Aborigines. I actually have a class, an online math art course. So I think I'm going to add this book to that course, at least have a reference to it. This book I want to read for the holiday season. I'm celebrating Yule for the first time, called Little Polar Bear, Take Me Home, written and illustrated by Hans de Beer. Look at how cute the illustrations are, unopened. I actually bought this for a child from a previous relationship. Well, the child was a relative of a previous relationship, and anyway, I have the book. This is Ike. This is, I like to call him the prototype of my previous dog, Rochelle Claire. He was given to me by a parent. I taught their child in 4th grade, and the mother bought me this when I had my puppy Rochelle. And Ike it's a male dog, but it looks just like her. She was a silver gray dog. He's white. Oh, that's interesting, Lori, about your father. You believe he wrote the song "The Rose" that Bette Midler sang. Cool. So yeah, working to downsize, and that is the latest, folks. So yeah, I just wanted to do a short check-in with you. I could show you how I'm scanning my dad's art. Why don't we do that? Ugh, it's starting to get hot. Today is supposed to be 77 degrees. So it's probably going to be around 80 here in Slab City. And I'm going to turn this fan on because it's just getting too warm in here. Hello. Hi, Lori. Thank you for joining the live stream. I appreciate it. I always appreciate your time. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to scan my photos and live stream at the same time. I'm just realizing. Bummer. So what I'll do is I'll do like a short showing you how I can't really show you because I use the phone. I can't use the phone to both. Anyway, you get it. So I'm going to hop to work. Thank you for joining me live. Stay tuned and rejoin me again when I go live again. I will aimfully go live weekly. So also check out the link in the description to my Ko-fi community if you'd like to be a member of my community. I have 3 tiers of support. Support goes to the channel, the upkeep of, you know, my phone, my van, my travels. So that's what support goes to. The time it takes to create videos, the time it takes to travel, the gas that goes into the van to travel, repairs for the van. So it's basically helping to support my nomadic life and getting content to you. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.